I'm in! What are you guys doing here? Hello, good morning, good afternoon. How's it going, everyone? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to everyone. Even James. What's up, James? Thank you for the 35 months, almost 3 years. Unbelievable. Can't wait for at least 200 more years of Frank entertainment. You know, if I could, I would do it for 200 years. I promise you that. Yeah, my hands are freezing today. I accidentally left my window open in my studio last night, so it's a little chilly, but I'm sure it'll heat up pretty soon with everything I have in here. But cameras are working. Keysight should be working. Fantastic. I love when things work. I really, really do. How you doing, everyone? Ron the Goblin, thank you for the 5 months. Real Sunset Shooter, thank you so much for the 4 months. James, thanks again for the 35, bro. I appreciate you. We got Brian with the 27. Thank you for the 27 months. Cindy with the 100 bits and Bicycle Punk with the 100 bits, kicking us off with the level 1 hype train. So let me just shut the heck up. Pardon me. Pretend you didn't hear that. Soji, thank you for the gifted sub. We're at level 2 now, chat. So you know the drill. Let's get a medley going. Mods, VIPs, and tier 2 and tier 3 subs can change Keysight. So let's have some fun. We will go until the hype train ends. Oh yeah, good call. Let me reset something real quick, chat. Hold on one second. I got to I think it's here. Boom. That should work for a new session. Okay, sweet. Thanks for the reminder. Here we go. Just had to sneak on a little coda there. Chat, thank you so much for the hype train. I really appreciate it. Cindy, thanks again for the 100 bits. Bicycle Punk coming in with 100 bits as well. Thank you so much. We have 56 Chris. Thank you for the gifted sub. Conti, Draco, the legend, coming in with 5 gifted. Thank you, man. I hope you're doing well. Metas 78 with 11 months. Christian Stan, thank you for the brand new Prime. Hounded Soul, thank you for the 32 months. I can't believe it's been that long. That is wild for. That is, wait, why did they say that? Oh, that is wild. I was reading something as I was speaking. That is wild. Thank you for the 32, man. Cool. Karoto, thanks for the 10 bits. We got WN Corn with 100 bits, 101 bits. Pardon me. Harmon Train with the brand new Prime. Thank you. Slasasa, the legend, coming in with 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. And Safari XO with the new tier 1. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Probably didn't. But I really appreciate it. Oh, my hands are so cold today. Jeez. Also, Teeny Heels, welcome in. How are you? How's life? Oh, my hands are so cold. Gosh. Maybe a cold drink would help. Mdor 2005. Hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Chat, thank you so much for all the support today already. Jeez. Starting out with the hype train is wild. Wild. Oh, and how are the mods? I didn't ask. How rude of me. Life is super amazing. I feel the same way, actually. I'm doing quite well. One might even say I'm doing amazingly. Doing okay? Nice. Yo, what's up, Fuzzmaster? Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. I see y'all are enjoying the Keysight presets. Okay, so that hype train we played, you can see in the top left, we played 9,527 notes. That's pretty wild. That is pretty wild. Yo, JF. How's it going, bro? Do 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 do. What's up, Ubiquity? Yo. Yeah, they're awesome. It's called Keysight, K's FTW. Is this only on stream or all time? This is only for today. Oh, I didn't see the huge. That's wild. So I reset it after each stream. But there is a way to see the full amount of notes that I've played of all time. I don't remember what the command is for that, but it's like counter all time, something like that. I don't know. But anyways, well, and all time means since I bought Keysight, which I think was, I don't even know, maybe a year or two ago, a year and a half ago, something like that. I don't know. Oh, counter total. Oh, Eggly, what's up, Eggly? You're just here, dude. Okay, there we go. All right, so the total amount of notes that I've played since getting Keysight is 1,638,014. Pardon me, 16. So, and what is that, like a year? I don't know. Something along those lines. It's a pretty big number. You know, it's less than I thought too, to be honest. But again, that's only on Keysight, which I haven't had very long, and only on Keysight, and only when I would use. So when I lived in Colorado, I used a Roland Phantom, and long story short, when I would use my piano sound, it would get recognized by Keysight, but anytime I would use any other sound, it would not trigger Keysight. So it's probably way, way, way more than 1.6 million. Because think of all the thousands of loops I've done over the years, even while having Keysight, none of those notes were counted. Because at the time, with that particular setup, only my piano could get recognized by MIDI because it was being pulled in from a different computer. Kind of weird. But now with this setup, any sound I use internally will trigger the MIDI counter. Unless I use Ableton. Then Ableton, like if I use the internal sounds on Ableton, then it will not trigger Keysight. I'll show you what that looks like. So if I pull up like this sound, for example. Because now I'm actually, you're hearing sounds from a separate computer. Technology. But anyway, really, really cool feature. Yo, what's it feel like to be engaged? Congrats, by the way. Thank you. It's probably the most incredible feeling in the world. To be quite frank, and I am. Do you have some sort of course or tutorial to learn piano? I don't have a course at the moment, but I am just about to launch a tutorial channel where I will be uploading videos like this, except where the notes come down. And sort of, yeah, that's the idea. I'm not sure if I'll be doing videos where I'm speaking about things, but for now it'll be a channel that's mostly focused around videos that are piano tutorials. Yo, thanks, Eric. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I don't have that launched quite yet, but if you all want to check that out, I don't know if we have a whatchamacallit, link. Sorry, my words are difficult today. I'm very tired. But here, check this out. This is my upcoming channel, formerly my VOD channel, but it is Frank's Piano Tutorials. And it'll have a bunch of stuff on it. That's the idea. So if you like that sort of thing, please check it out. I'll be uploading tutorials of all of my original music and just some covers. Just really kind of whatever I want to do. If I hear a song, like a VGM song, and I'm like, oh, there aren't really any tutorials of this, but it's super cool, I might just whip something up, put it on the channel. Words are hard today. There's just something about today. I don't know. What about the VODs? Well, all of my VODs now, see, this channel is obsolete because once I started multi-streaming on YouTube, all of the VODs get saved to my main YouTube channel. So that being said, I do have a playlist for all of the old VODs for anybody who would be interested in that for whatever reason. They're all here. There's like 300 and something of them. But all of the newest VODs are on my main YouTube channel. Yeah, so please check that out. Check that out. I'm just getting a banner made at the moment, but I have 12 videos already ready to go, unlisted, thanks to Egglyberts. And it's my entire Wanderlust piano collections. Super excited about that. How often do you stream? I've been streaming a lot lately. Yeah, they're already up and unlisted. Yeah, I did that yesterday, Eggly. Didn't actually take that long. I have insane internet now, so it was really, really fast. I have both the Phantom and the Montage, but I'm pretty much team Montage. Although I do love the Phantom. Would we be able to request piano tutorials for that channel in the future? I like the idea of that, yes. But I don't know if I'd be able to guarantee it. Speaking of streams, when will you be off? Well, that's the thing. I was supposed to be off this last week of March and the first week of April, but plans kind of changed, so I actually will be here. So I'm not going anywhere, much to the mod's dismay. So I'm here to stay, which is why I set up a tentative goal for an April stream streak, which would be crazy because we just did one in February. Yeah, maybe through Ko-fi. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, the first stream streak was a freaking blast. It really was. I remember when I announced that, was it a stream or two ago? I was like, yeah, we could, setting this up. It's a really, really stretch goal, but potential April stream streak. And I don't think I heard anything from Whale. It's like he just left. Haven't seen him since. But yeah, that was it. So that's what this is down here, if y'all were curious. Just to keep track of that. Nivi9050, thank you for the brand new Prime. And Mr. Woody gifting a sub to Egglyberts. Words are really difficult today. Yeah, and I feel like there's something I should do right now, something I should run, but I can't quite think of anything. Okay, let me go back here. Also, hello, YouTube chat. I think I am neglecting y'all. Let me say hello. We got D, just watched your piano video. It was a great video. I haven't seen your videos in a while. Glad to be here watching again. Yo, thanks for popping in, D. I know a lot of people on YouTube are subscribed for videos as opposed to live streams, so it always means a lot when I see some of you all popping in. Hope you enjoyed the new video that came out yesterday, by the way. If you don't know, I just released a new video on the main channel yesterday. And I think I have another one coming out this upcoming Saturday as well. So, yay. What's up, Denise? Yo. Yeah, this is a monitor. This is actually connected to a separate computer that's running all my audio with Ableton open. So it's just this huge monitor is mirroring my laptop. It's a pretty wild setup. If you could play in one key for the rest of your life, what key would it be? Oh, I don't know. They're all so good. I can't decide. All keys are created equal, except for B major. I don't know whose bright idea that was. Stop it, Conti. Stop it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Yo, what's up, Mr. Cooking Fat? Yo. So now that we've had this set up for a little bit, what do y'all think of the presets? Like, do we have any favorites? I think for me, this is one of my favorites. I don't even remember which one this is. I think it's Forgotten Windmill. I really like Forgotten Windmill. I love Glass Garden. I really love Lumina City as well. I think those are really, really cool. Yeah, this is Glass Garden. This is a beautiful one. What about the green one with the toxic fumes? We don't talk about that one. Yeah, this one's great. This one's great. Mods, can one of you do, let's see, Lumina City? I guess it's just Command Lumina. That's a really good one. Yeah, I really like this one too. It's so weird having chat able to like control my computer. I gotta get you guys connected to the security system in my house. I'm sure my fiance would be on board with that. Yeah, it looks good, right? These are presets that Egglyburst has made. Oh, this one's particles get blown around by notes. Okay, let's hold down a note. Ooh, it's so pretty. A guard peanut? That's actually a great idea. Oh, okay, I'll go through them all. Yeah, okay, let me do this mods really quickly. So you can see. So you can all see what's going on. It looks like I'm a big fan of C4. That really blows my mind. Okay, let me get out of here. Okay, here we go. Up here. Stop. So we got Heartline. Well, I'll go through all of them, right? We have stars. This is like the normal one that I have. Yo, thanks, Harish. We have fire. Gemstone. This is a pretty interesting one. I've had this one. And then we get into the Wanderlust presets that Eggly made. So this is Heartline. It's really cool. Tipsy Turvy Tavern. Neat. I like this one. This one's like super simple. A nice contrast from some of the others. So that's a house. Glass Garden, one of my favorites. Yeah, I mean this is just freaking gorgeous. That sort of thing. And then Lumina City, huge fan of this one too. This one's so cool. Yeah, these are definitely two of my favorites, Glass Garden and Lumina City. Remix! Roots of Hope. This one's so cool. I don't know how Egglyburst did this, but the actual key presses at the bottom are wood. That's crazy. That blew my mind. Woody. And then I really like this one too, Forgotten Windmill. Okay, and then keeping it going, we got, ooh, this one, Ratacha Village. Pretty cool. Sunset Valley. Track 9 on the album. This is nice too. I don't see this one a lot. Ooh, I like the purple key presses. Yo, what's up, Matt? Okay, that's Sunset. We have Colorless Love, which fittingly is a black and white. Through the Dunes. And then we have two more because Univerge is going to have, it's broken up into two sections the way that Egglybird's made it. So he gave me both presets. We have the white one. I love what's going on with the F back there. It's bold. Definitely a busy one and super fitting for the finale of the album. And then this, which is obviously crazy. And that's what we're working with right now, chat. So having seen those, what do you think your favorite is? I think after seeing them, for me, it's between Glass Garden and Lumina City, actually. Univerge, Glass Garden, very nice. And then here's Lumina City. Yeah, Lumina City. Yeah, the Windmill is a really good one too. That's definitely, that might be my third favorite. Because I like a lot of simple ones too. And this was just very, it's easy on the eyes. It's sleek. It's minimalistic. It's hip. Nice, cool. We got a wide variety, Ugly. Yeah, that's super cool. Can we actually get some ease in the chat for Eggly for actually freaking doing all this? Because this has been something that he and I have been working on for like a really long time. And by we, I mean mostly him. Yeah, really, really, really cool addition. And one of my favorite additions, obviously, is the MIDI counter in the top left. I think that's just the coolest thing, man. That is just the coolest thing. I was thinking it could be really cool to do that 100,000 follower thing that Matthew, what was his name? I can't remember his name. YouTuber. Does piano react videos. He did a thing where he played 100,000 MIDI notes when he hit 100,000 subscribers. Kawood, yes, Kawood. Yep, that guy. So I feel like that could be a cool thing to do when we hit 100,000 followers on Twitch. We'll do a stream. The stream can't end until I hit 100,000 notes. I like that idea, because then I can just do this for 7.5 hours. And that, my friends, is entertainment. Okie dokie. I don't know how long it would take, though. Right, we're at 13,000 notes in 1 hour. So I think it would be pretty long. I'd have to be playing a long time. Or I'd just play, like, really fast things, you know? There we go. There's another 100 notes. It just, at a certain point, it doesn't even become about the music anymore. The MIDI to repeat signal with one key press. Or it'll be like a double key press, like those double bass pedals where when you push it down it hits, and then when you lift it up the beater goes down again. It'll be like a double press. Da, 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 da. Easy. But yeah, I think that could be a cool thing we'd do. Didn't have the counter for the 12-hour stream yet. No, Viking Matt. That would have been cool. But hey, you know, if we end up doing a streak in April, we'll probably do another 12-hour stream the last day. And then we could do it again. And see how many notes we hit. Does it track the keys? It does. I think I can go into statistics and you can see like the notes that I hit the most. You know, I don't give A flat 7 enough love. Oh, there we go. Oh, you can see it climbing up in real time. I love G flat. I love G flat 7. There we go. That just looks weird. I love G flat and I cannot lie. Oh, I see everything else is going down. It's almost as if I played. Anyways, cool stats here. Highest note count per second, 45. We can change that. Faster notes equals better pianist. You know that. We all know that. It's not about feel. It's not about voicing, creativity, emotion. Nah. It's all about speed. It doesn't even matter the notes. Yeah. Oh, you saw Jordan Rudess play last night? That's insane. Yeah, he's pretty fast. He really likes to play fast. As long as it's fast. Yo, Joker, what do you think? How many songs / pieces do you have in your brain to play? I have no idea. Genuinely don't know. Because I forget how many songs I actually know. So I could say a number, but then somebody will say a bunch of songs. I'm like, oh, I actually know that. Or like, even though I've never played that song before, I can already play it because I've heard songs that are similar, and my ear training has gotten to a point where I would be able to just say that I can play it. So it's hard to say. But at least 5. That's correct, Shrip. Frank knows the songs. He doesn't even... I don't mean it like that. I just mean like a lot of songs have common chord progressions and patterns and melodies and stuff. Like, what was a good example? I played one during this medley today that I've never tried playing before. Titanium. I think that's what it was. I've never tried playing that before, but I've heard the song. I know the song, so I just played it in the key that I was playing. I don't know why Titanium would be on my list. I don't think I've ever played that before. And if I have, it must have been one of those pieces that maybe it was like 5 years ago. I was like, yo, add it to the list. I'll definitely remember it. I've since learned my lesson. I remember I had to go through, and after I would do a live learn, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's pretty easy. I'll remember that. And then suddenly 3 years later, I had a song list with like 150 songs that I just did not know. The tornado lamp, the lamp-nado is not on because I accidentally left it on all night, and the battery died again. It's just the story of my life. If I go to Keysight, will this... What does that sound? Whoa. That was weird. Oh, I see, okay. All right, it worked. Yeah, that was noise because I minimized Keysight, actually. I want to see if that happens again. Probably will. That's so interesting. Okay, note to self, don't do that. Yo, Michael on YouTube asked a question. Do you regret working 90% of your life on music? Did you ever want to do anything else? I wouldn't say I regret it, no. It's a lot of sacrifice for sure. But I guess it's sort of a labor of love in a way. So there's not really anything else I wanted to do professionally. I wanted to be a drummer originally, but that's still under the umbrella of music. So similar thing. So I definitely don't regret it. I think it's when you sacrifice a lot, or like how would I explain it? No, I don't regret it. Simply put, I don't regret it in the slightest. I guess like when you really love something and you devote like most of your time to it, it doesn't feel like a sacrifice, but it can be, you know, especially if you really put a lot of time into it. Like some people do, you know, 7 hours a day is huge. That's a ridiculous amount of time to do anything. And there is a price to pay to be, like at a certain level with things, I think. Yo, no problem, Mdor. Sorry, I went a little quieter before. But this time I'll have... Oh, dude, you're fine. Never apologize. We have a lot of people who watch and just kind of lurk around. There's never any pressure to type in chat. We just ban those who don't. I didn't know that, Sue. I actually had no idea about that. Yo, Tachibana. I hope you have a nice day too. Thank you. 7 hours a day for a year is like 40 hours. I think that, I don't have my my abacus on me, but I think that's probably correct. Also, we got Why Am I Here in the chat. What's up, man? Oh, let me go back and read. Read. Oh, of course, Michael. Yeah, that is a good question. Oh, keys for my arpeggio runs? It kind of depends. I don't have a video on it, but a lot of times I'll just do like the structure of a chord. So like a major chord or a minor chord. I also really like extensions, Yeah, anyone who Breck, did I say Breck Heck? That's a great name. On YouTube says anyone who is amazing at anything is making a pretty big sacrifice, and there's beauty in it. Yeah, absolutely. There definitely is. But I think, the way that I don't know if it's society or just the way that the internet works, but people don't see the sacrifice. They only see the fruits of the labor. So you go online and you see somebody who is just absurd at something, and you're like, oh, I want to do that. I wish I could do that. But you probably don't wish that you had to go through what they went through and sacrificed all that they sacrifice. But people don't really care about that. That saying, people want what you have, but they don't want what you went through to get it. Oh, the extent. Yeah, sorry. Let me explain that a little bit simpler. So like if you have like a minor chord, like a C minor, a lot of times when I do arpeggios, I'll put in some extensions. So like I'll put in the 7th, and I'll put in like the 9, sometimes the 11. These are called extensions. So that when I'm playing arpeggios, instead of playing like, which I do a lot, so I'll like add some additional flavor with. All right, so I'm just hitting a lot of the B flats, D, F in this example. Hope that helps a little bit. Yeah, there's definitely no instant gratification. I've seen. That's why when you see those courses come on, you guys. I know you guys have probably seen ads if you're a piano player. It's like learn how to play blazing fast arpeggios in 2 days, only practicing 10 minutes a day, or like learn how to play any song by ear. And they specifically give you like in 30 days, right? And it's not framed as improve your ear in 30 days, which is absolutely feasible. It's learn how to play any song by ear in 30 days, practicing only 11 seconds a day, 2 seconds a day. And I'm like, dang, I wish I had that when I was younger. Then I wouldn't have had to practice 7 hours a day for a decade plus. Missed the boat there. Oh yeah, for sure, Brooklyn. Yo, we got Alex in the chat. I actually don't know La Campanella. I play like my own version that's much simplified and a bit in my style, but it's still kind of bombastic, but it's not the actual piece. Yeah, the courses I learned to play piano just by looking at. That's going to be my course. I'm going to say, look, You've seen courses where you can become a master in 30 days only practicing 10 minutes. But with my course, I guarantee you that you will learn piano. You'll be an expert in 25 days without having to practice. No practice needed. I found the shortcut. You know, if I was really going to be that, what would I say? I would say, yeah, here's my course, like the old method of practicing. Metronome, boo. And then it'll be like some guy trying to use a metronome and it's like black and white and he's like fumbling it around and like not being able to play piano, right? He has like a smeared egg on his face for some reason. And then it'll have the big X and then it'll go to something else. This is what I envision. Metronomes are, it's really funny to even say. Metronomes are outdated. It's old. It's archaic. Archaic tactic. And playing piano. Why would, the fact that people used to think that you needed to play piano to get better at piano is wild. That just shows how far we've grown as a society. 93% full. Learning Gangsta's Paradise on all keys. Will it help me to play songs by ear? I think it's a good idea because the more, not that it necessarily improves your ear, but that refines your knowledge and comfort level in different keys. So I would definitely recommend that. I do that kind of practice a lot. Take a song, a simple song, and try to bring it into different keys. Do I own an actual metronome? I do. I've heard it described like it's good to be good at things in the shape of a comb. People don't really need jack of all trades because they won't have the time to get really good at some. Wait, I'm not sure. It's good to be good at things in the shape of a comb. Does that mean does that mean you're good at something? You're really good at certain things and very not good at other things? I'm trying to understand the comb metaphor. Metronope? That's really funny. I should start a product line as a YouTuber, right? You're kind of obligated to. It'll be a metronope, and it's a metronome that doesn't work. Let me scroll. You'd buy it. Oh, just well-rounded enough to be normal in most things. Oh, I see that. Yeah, I totally get that. I think that's a pretty good discussion point. The idea of becoming really, really good at something or becoming decent at a lot of things. That's really tricky because I feel like if you're somebody who's trying to start their own business, it's really, in the beginning, in most cases, in my experience, you have to do everything yourself. So in order to get to the point where you get the most bang for your buck of being excellent in one thing, you have to pass a point where you have to do everything. So it's kind of weird, you know? I have not seen that, Blake. It's like the height of the spikes is... Yeah, I totally get that. Yo, Flo, what's up? Frank loves us all. That's true. Everyone except, well, I'm not gonna out the person in chat that I don't love. Definitely not going to do that. $96 full. Yo, thank you, Alec. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I don't really teach live. No, I used to. Like in my mid-20s, I did some one-on-one lessons, but I don't really do that much nowadays. Oh, you got back from vacation in Denver. Yo, that's awesome. I used to live in Colorado Springs. It's definitely, the air does feel different there. I've run my own business for 20 years, and I still do everything. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. I think it's tough with running a business because there's only so much one person can do if the goal is to grow your business beyond a certain point. So I feel like you hit like a great filter with running a successful business where it's like I'm doing everything, everything's going great, and I like to have control over everything, and that's a fantastic way to be. But there are some people who are like want to grow their business as big as possible, and I think to get past a certain point, you have to start delegating and outsourcing things. If the goal is more growth, 100%. How do you find the time to do all the things you do? I try to be pretty efficient with time. Yeah, I don't know. And try not to I try not to dilly-dally. But sometimes I still get caught in that, you know? You open up Instagram and suddenly you're scrolling Reels for an hour or goofing around on Snapchat filters for a half hour. I try really hard to get away from that, but sometimes it still gets me, you know? Sometimes it still gets me. Are parallel fifths really illegal? In 47 states. Luckily, in Utah, where I am, it's not. So I'm able to... I'm not arrested. I don't usually go on TikTok, no. It's also illegal in Nevada. Oh, dude. Yeah, Marty. I mean, 100%. It's difficult to decide when to outsource because it costs money, and delegating something help you earn the money or cost you more money instead? I mean, that's the golden question, right? It's really difficult. It's really difficult to decide when to start outsourcing. And I think a lot of times you have to you don't profit immediately. That was the case when I brought on an editor for my YouTube videos. You know, I was definitely eating that cost for quite a while. Or maybe not quite a while, but a while. And it's also like mentally difficult sometimes to give up certain parts of the business if it's something you enjoy. I think I have some piano recommendations, arts, on my, kit.co? I have some there that you can check out. Because I get that question a lot, so I made a little thingy-do. A little thingy-do. What's one thing you have found out that you think everyone should know? Oh, gosh, that's a tough question. Trying to just think of one that you think. What's one thing you've learned or found out that you think everyone should know? Cannons? The ducks in the park are free? That's crazy. I'd have to think on that to narrow it down to one. I feel like there are a lot of things. There are a lot of things I'm thinking of musically and also just like life. I think one thing that comes to mind is what you have to be really careful how you speak to yourself internally, because a lot of people are really hard on themselves to the point where they're kind of bullying themselves. You know, I can't do this. I'm not good enough for this. I'd never be able to do that. All that stuff. When you speak to yourself that way, that is how you let other people speak to you. So you have to hold yourself to high standards. Because, and I've talked about it often, like the people that you surround yourself with is like the most crucial thing, like a top 3 most important thing to develop. So it's really important to develop the internal voice that's kind to you, because that'll kind of set the bar for how you allow other people to speak to you. That's what I would say. Yo, Matt, thank you very, very much for the $5 super chat. And we got Keysight coming in with the 20 months. Dude, I appreciate the continued support, man. An OG. Thank you for that. Thank you. All right, chat, let me use the bathroom real quick. We can continue this conversation. But I've had quite a bit of liquid, so I will be right back. We'll chat some more. Gonna run some ads. Thank you, Whale. And I'll be back. Also, fix your ubiquity. You look like a posture. Shrimp. Fuck. Yo! What's up, Hadsy? Thank you for the 1 freaking year. Dude, that's wild. Thank you so much. And you get a new badge. Let's go. Thanks, man. All right, I wish I could make YouTube chat a little bit bigger. It doesn't actually... I don't think I can make it any larger, can I? Oh. Can I make the size bigger, like on Twitch? Doesn't look like it. Stupid. Stupid. The keyboard stand, it's like a K&M Omega. I think I should have it on my kit.co so you can see my gear. Oh, Zach? Yo, Zach is my best friend. He's in LA, and he's doing more like film composing stuff. But he has a YouTube channel, and he still is very active on it. You should definitely check it out. But yeah, we talk all the time. We play Smash every week. It's great. Okay. Yo, Silco. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. What up, what up, what up? Alright. Boom. We're so back. Will Zach be your best man? Yeah. Yes, he will. Yo, DeReal! Thank you for the 6 months. Hope you're doing well. Also, Candace, I hope you're doing well. We got RV4 Pilot. Yo, the gang is all here today. We almost got the whole crew. Oh, you know what I want to tell you guys? I was looking around on my old computer, and when I wrote Zephyrian, that main theme, it was an orchestral piece. I also forgot I'd written menu music as well for that game that didn't end up happening. But let me see. That menu music was piano. It was a variation of the main theme that was never released. But I wanted you guys to hear that. Yeah, so it's weird. There's not sheet music for it or anything. It's not available because I just kind of forgot about it. But yeah, it's I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play the whole thing for you. It's 3 minutes long, and we're gonna take a listen. Here we go. Ready? And then it loops. Yeah. That was cool. I listened to that. I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot I wrote that. Totally forgot. So maybe I'll upload that to Spotify and stuff. Oh, I don't remember that, Sue. I must have been like 17 years old when I did that. Maybe like 18. It was years and years ago. I can't believe you actually remember that one. That's wild. Oh, appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Thanks for all the claps. Yeah, yeah. Very, very dark and has some grandma near autonoma vibes. Was it automate? I don't know how to pronounce it. I've never heard anybody say it, but you know, near vibes. It should be illegal. It does have a lot of low notes for you, Denise. I know, right? I think I used I forget what VST I used for this, but it's really beautiful. It's nice. It's not. I remember this VST. I didn't really like how it sounded when you play loud, but for quiet stuff like this, it was gorgeous. Yeah, I remember it was like there's some weird stuff with the pedal. I had to do quite a bit of like editing with some of the pedal stuff. It was kind of finicky, but the result was really nice. Really nice little piece. How often do you use the highest and lowest notes on 88 keys? I feel like I use it quite a bit actually. I'm in the low end and the high end quite a lot. How many OSTs have you done? Like, have I written? Not a ton. I guess the most notable one is Shujinko, and I was one of a few composers on there. It was 11 years ago? That's crazy. Yeah, I don't I don't remember that one, unfortunately. Yeah, don't quite remember that one. Chat, that's an original of mine. More of a song than a piece, I would say. So I write a lot of piano pieces, but that sounds to me more like a kind of a songy composition. Don't have a title for it yet. So if you have any ideas, but there's some really cool stuff going on harmonically. Sounds like it wants words. I was thinking of putting in words like chicken and rice and apple cookies. Something like that. I'm still working on it. I got like a sketchbook and I'm just feeling the vibes at the moment. Sort of trying to like carve out the sound. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So if you have any ideas, chat. Woo! Stocked pantry. I am engaged. April's love would be nice, but maybe too mushy for you. Too mushy. How about April's monster trucks, football, and big slabs of steak? Big slabs of steak. Sounds good? Ooh. And guac. Denise, thank you for the 200 bits, by the way. And we got Daryl. Thanks again for the 6 months. Y'all are awesome. I think next stream we're probably going to do some paid live learns. It's been a while since we've done that. I'm just not really in the mental headspace to do that today. I'm a little tired and I'm going to take a little bit of a breather from that. It's been a busy week between a lot of work stuff going on, getting this tutorial channel ready, doing all this Keysight stuff, getting engaged. It's been a lot. So I think we'll resume with some live learns this upcoming week. That'll be the plan. Yeah, tutorial channel. Yeah. So if you guys just read that on YouTube. Let me see. Do I have it over here? Yeah, so I'm launching a tutorial channel. It's actually formerly my VOD channel, but since I'm multi-streaming on YouTube, all the VODs are automatically archived on my main YouTube channel. So I'm rebranding that to Frank's Piano Tutorials or something like that. Name might be subject to change, but this is the idea. Handle is Frank Tedesco Piano Tutorials. And I'm going to be uploading a lot of like these types of videos, you know, like think of like sheet music boss where the notes come down. So I'll be doing that for most of my original music. And then anytime I want to do a cover of something, maybe I'll take suggestions and that'll kind of be the idea. Yo, thank you, Angel. So it should be good. Should be good. I have the first 12 videos already unlisted, and it's the entirety of my Wanderlust piano collections. Plan is to start uploading those maybe a day at a time next week, probably end of next week. Because right now you'll see it still says VODs up here. So I'm getting a banner made so that it says Frank's Piano Tutorials. Yo, take care, Mark. How to Tedesco. Yeah, again, if you guys have any better names, I'm not really sure how I want to go about it, because this is the name that you see when you are looking up the channel, right? The handle doesn't really matter as much. But yeah, so I was like, Frank's Piano Tutorials. I feel like it should have my name, maybe Frank Tedesco Piano Tutorials. That's kind of long. Someone said Tedesco's Tutorials, but I'd like it to specify that it's piano related, so I don't really know. Piano Tutorials by Frank Tedesco, born in 1992, October 11th. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. All that's to say, I will be having a tutorials channel. If y'all want to check it out. And if you're watching on YouTube chat, I can probably... Oh, wait, where'd the YouTube chat go? Oh, because I popped it out. Awesome. Thank you, Lemon. Thanks for doing that. Yeah, so I think that'll be cool. I feel like I'll be doing, again, a lot of like my style of arrangements, but I might decide to do like actual tutorials where it's more simple, like an actual simplified version of a song. Go in, like I'll perform it, quantize the MIDI, just like a lot of these channels do, so that it looks like super organized and neat and easier to see what's going on, because it's not really about me performing it, it's about it being a tutorial, right? Yo, thanks, Salad Pizza. I got it in Vancouver. Tedesco's discount Jingly Winglies. Oh, Jingly Wingles. That's fantastic. And successfully gives you zero information about what the hell the channel is. So let's roll with that. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my Tedesco's discount Jingly Winglies channel. Tinkle with Teddy? Mods? It'll probably just be the performance. Yeah, it won't be like me speaking and explaining sections or tips or anything. Maybe that could come down the road if that's what people want. But for now, it'll be like a sheet music boss type thing where it'll just be tutorial videos if you want to look up a song. Oh, thank you all for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate that. Chat is crazy, bro. Conti, take it easy, man. It's stupid. Oh, it's music, stupid. I misread that as it's stupid music, which I guess could also work. But yeah, so that's the idea. It'll be Frank's Piano Tutorials. I'm pretty excited about it. Yeah, I might take some requests. It just depends on how much time I'm able to allot to that. But I do want to get a lot of my original music up and then maybe play around with some covers, Could be a simple thing, I don't know. I don't really know. But it's a fun idea. Frank's curriculum of learning how and how not to tickle the ivories. There might be a character limit, although that is arguably concise. I don't know if I could fit that all. Well, we'll see though. We'll see. Not with that attitude. Fair enough. Tedesco and Piano Co. tutorials. Y'all are creative. Do you like reading complex sheet music? Do I like reading it? It's okay, I guess. I don't know. I guess I like playing it more than reading it. So like when I'm learning a hard piece of classical music through sheet music, I enjoy playing it more once I've learned it than actually learning it through sheet music, if that makes sense. Let me see. Do you think one can learn advanced piano by ear without learning how to read sheet music? I think you could probably, if you really wanted to, you could probably get a good ear without learning how to read sheet music. But I always recommend learning how to read sheet music because it doesn't actually take that long to learn treble clef and bass clef. So I don't really see a reason not to. I've taught students in a lesson or two how to actually just read the notes in treble and bass clef, and then what's time consuming is improving on that and speeding up your reading skills. But it doesn't take that long to learn. Congrats on the engagement. Yo, thank you, Derek. I appreciate you, bro. Will we see your hands playing the keys? No. No, I won't have my hands on the keys. It'll be kind of like this. I might be able to separate the hands so you can see two separate colors for the left hand and the right hand, but I don't have a camera set up overhead, and that is a huge, annoying thing to try to set up. So I will not be doing that. It'll be more like sheet music, boss. All right, I got the best idea for the name. All right, here we go. Hit me with it, Slasassa. Frank? That's good. That's good. That's a little long, though. I liked your other one better. Yeah, different colors would be great. Yeah, I'll try to do that. These 12 tutorials that are coming up with my Wanderlust, they're all the same color like this. But I'd like to try to figure out, I think there's a way to do it in Keysight, to basically have two separate MIDI channels. It'll be more time consuming on my end because I have to go into my MIDI file and actually separate out the left and right hands, as opposed to just exporting a single MIDI file with one channel. No, you're good, Green Dog. It's a good suggestion, you know? I mean, it's really, if you're looking to learn, it's very nice to have the hands separate, because if I play this, it's like, how do you really know? You could probably use different fingering for that, but how are you supposed to know what hand I'm using? As opposed to, you know, there are more obvious things like this. But it's when you start getting, like, close with these types of, like, chords, you know? It's like, I don't really know what to do there. The video is going to be in steps. It's going to be a full video at playing speed, but you know, you can use the YouTube slowdown feature to slow it down. There's an option in Keysight that would let us see when you AF. What's that? Time to speed it up to 2 times speed? Do it. All right. Sorry, I'm entertained by YouTube chat right now. That's Illinois. That's cool. That's a cool idea. That's nice. That's nice. Yo, we got 5 gifted from an anonymous gifter. Thank you so much. Yo, I really appreciate that. Chat, we've hit 20,000 notes today. Let's go. Let us go. Yo, GH, I really appreciate that on YouTube. Thank you so much. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yo, yeah, I think, yeah, Juggles, because we, yeah, maybe not everyone knows how subs work on Twitch. I feel like I've explained it a bunch, but a sub only lasts for 1 month. So 1 month ago, remember last month was the stream streak. So we were getting like tons of subs every day. So for example, tomorrow, if a month ago from tomorrow, we got like 400 subs, we'll lose 400 subs tomorrow, if that makes sense. Yeah, so that the number will probably drop pretty drastically this next week, especially. Don't look at it, chat. Don't look at it. It could be a good idea to ban those who don't renew their subs. We already do that. Steve Jordan, thank you so much for the 6 months, bro. And Splastic gifting a sub. Appreciate you. Denise, thanks for the 200 bits. I'm not sure if I thanked you for that 33 minutes ago, but thank you. Please save this video live on Twitch. Your resolution on YouTube is only 720. I don't know if I have any control over that. I think that's... you could just change the quality, probably. I don't think that's up to the streamer. I think you as the viewer can change that. I must perish for the day. I'm getting ready to head out as well, actually, chat. It's a good time. I'm going to have some food. I actually haven't eaten today, which is kind of wild because it's 2:30 my time. But we're going to wrap up the stream today. Kind of a chill day. I enjoyed hanging out with y'all. Hope you did as well. Slesassa, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all on YouTube as well. All right, we're gonna go raid somebody here on YouTube, or Twitch rather. How about... I know who will raid. Okay. All right, chat, we're gonna raid another pianist. Yeah, good time. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Yo, we got Geo, first time chatter. Yo, welcome into Twitch. We are getting ready to head out for the day. I'm going to grab some food. Thanks again to Eggly for being here. I have heard of the List Transcendental Etudes, yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mackie. Appreciate it. All right, chat. I'll be back soon with another stream, possibly tomorrow. Next stream, we'll probably open up requests again. So look forward to that. Thanks, everyone on Twitch. Thank you to the mods. Thank you to everyone on YouTube. Check out the up-and-coming Frank Piano Tutorial channel. Videos on there coming soon. Please check it out. Thank you so much. So I have 3 channels. I have my main channel, my highlights channel, which I'm not too active on at the moment, and then this piano tutorial channel, which will be launching next week. So thanks so much, everyone. Have a good rest of your weekend. Eat some good food. Be safe. Have fun. Tell someone you love them. Goodbye. So long. Peace. Au revoir.